The following is a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Oahe Capitals hockey is brought to you by Herman's and Endodontics, AGE, Weatherall, Ramkota, and Wagner Auto.
There's a shot, they score! Barrett Schweitzer, his second of the game, and the Caps have their first lead, 4-3, with 9:42 to go in the third period.
And by Xander Auto Parts, Envirotech, Leisure Palace, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, and Pizza Ranch.
Keller Herman off the face-off win. That shot, rebound, they score! Aiden Beam! His first of the season, first of his career, and the Capitals lead it 3-2.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by Dano's Marine, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, and Beck Motors.
From the net, it comes in front, they score! With 1.9 to go! Asher Greaves ties the game! With the goalie pulled twice, they scored twice, and we are tied!
And now for the voice of the Oahe Capitals, award-winning KCCR Sports Director, John Winkler.
And a good evening as we welcome you here to the Expo Center as the Oahe Capitals take on the Yankton Bucks. It is senior night tonight. It is the final two home games of the regular season as the Oahe Capitals take on the Yankton Bucks here tonight and then tomorrow afternoon. And we'll have both of them here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. We have senior night starting here shortly. We will throw it down to Jason Dodson. He will introduce all the seniors. There are 13 seniors, so it will be a lengthy, compared to normal, be a lengthy senior recognition with the 13 seniors that the Capitals have here this year. So it is, you look on the girls' side, they had just two seniors for the girls' varsity team. Will be playing in the state tournament coming up at the first weekend of March. But here for the boys' side, 13 seniors as we will have that senior recognition. They'll also do their senior slide. We'll try and capture that here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, or at least on YouTube. We might get done with our broadcast first and then have the rest of it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. I believe we're just about set and ready to roll with the senior recognition, as we will send things down to the PA for the senior recognition here tonight, I believe, as I think we are ready to roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oahe Capitals Senior Night 2024. It's our opportunity to thank these kids for their commitment to hockey and wish them well in their futures. So let's get started. Everything starts with the guy between the pipes. 00, goalie, Spencer Anderson. He's played for 11 years. His parents are David and Keisha Anderson. His pregame ritual is to warm up and bounce a ball off the wall. Favorite hockey memory, beating rookies at JV State last year. His future plans are to take a year off to work and then go to school. His advice to the younger players, always listen to your coaches, even if you think they are wrong. Congratulations, Spencer. Number 15, Chase Anderson. Plays defense for 9 years. His parents are Darren and Lindsay. His pregame ritual, stretches after warm-up to 8. His favorite hockey memory, winning the Consolation Championship at the state tournament his man of the year. His future plans, he plans to take a gap year to cover more options and hopes to attend trade school. His advice to younger players, don't take anything for granted because it will be all over before you know it. Congratulations, Jason. Number 21, Corbin Bistro. Defenseman, 13 years of playing hockey. His parents are Jesse and Serena. His pregame ritual is to arrive at the rink 2.5 to 3 hours early. He says, I watch the game before me until it's at the end of the first period of the game before varsity. Then I warm up. After second period, I head to the locker room to get ready. This way I can watch the JV team win. His favorite hockey memory, my senior year, when Barrett and my team won the Nutcracker Cup tournament. When it comes to league play, I love whenever we beat teams like Brookings and Sioux Falls. His future plans are to attend USD and major in business and minor in business law. He then plans to apply to law school in hopes of becoming a lawyer.
Yeah!
Really, another lawyer? Advice to young players, go out every shift to be the best you can be. You won't play hockey forever, so you have to make it count. Part of this is confidence. If you're not confident every single shift, you will not play to your fullest potential, and you'll regret it.
That it?
Congratulations, Corbin. Next up, Jaron Beck, number 6. Play center, 14 years of hockey. Parents are Ryan and Kelly. His pregame ritual is to take his stick before every game and don't let anyone touch it and jam with the boys in the locker room. His favorite hockey memory was beating Brookings' first game of his junior year after my grandma was honored pregame. Future plans, attend SDSU. That's too bad. Then major in science program, pursue a career in the dental field. Advice to younger players, enjoy this time with your friends. It's the most fun you will ever have. Be a good person both on and off the ice. Life is bigger than hockey. Congratulations, Jared. Up next, number 16, Andrew Coughlin. Plays defense. 14 years in hockey. His parents are Doug and Erica. His pregame ritual, good long stretch. His favorite hockey memory, winning the Bantam A-State Championship. His future plans are to attend school's rookie, SDSU for criminal justice. His advice to younger players, make every shift count. Congratulations, Andrew. Number 20, Devin Dotson, right winger. 14 years in hockey. His parents are Jason and Amanda. Pre-game ritual, energy drink before every game. His favorite memory is beating Brookings' first game of the 2023 season. His future plans are to attend Southeast Tech and major in business. His advice to younger players, keep working hard and you'll get your chance. Congratulations, Devin. Number 7, Aiden Dozart. Play center. 14 years he played hockey. His parents are Brian and Brooke. The pregame ritual is to take his sticks, then warm up, stick handle, get dressed in the exact same way, pray, water bottle squirts at the bench with Keegan, and stretches with Jace. His favorite hockey memories, winning the Rushmore Cup back-to-back years. Going to the Nationals in Dallas, Texas his freshman year with the Sioux Falls Power. His future plans are to attend SDSU, I think we have a pattern, to major in construction management. His advice to younger players, don't take your time playing hockey for granted, because time moves faster than you think. Congratulations, Aiden. Number 12, Keller Herman. Wing and center. 14 years playing hockey. His parents are John and Leslie. His pregame ritual, listen to music. His favorite hockey memory, there are lots of memories that are my favorite. Top 3 would have to be 1. My year, Andrew Coughlin finding a mouse in his state. 2, playing in the championship game at JV State. And 3, dominating the PK with Barrett my first year of JV varsity. His future plans, attend SDSU, majoring in concrete industry management. His advice to young players, never take any practice or game for granted. Enjoy the final class. Before you know it, it's over. Congratulations, Kelly. Number 51, Grayson Hunsley, defenseman. 9 years playing hockey, parents are Eric and Michelle. His pregame ritual, get to the rink, go to the locker room, take my stick first. favorite hockey memory, beating Brookings our first game of the season last year and making it to the championship for JV. His future plans take a gap year at work, attend Mitchell Tech the following year for power lineman and substation management. His advice to young players, appreciate every moment you have, because you never know when you'll play your last game for the season or for the rest of your life. Congratulations, Tracy. Number 38, Alex McIntyre, winger. 12 years playing hockey with the parents of Mark and Holly. His pregame ritual, drink a cup of coffee before you go into the rink. Favorite hockey memory, Kent workouts. Future plans, school minds, mechanical engineering. Advice to younger players, enjoy hockey and don't take it for granted because it goes by fast. Congratulations, Alex. Number 10, Luke Miller. Wayne Center, years in hockey 11. Parents, Rick and Jessica. Pre-game ritual, stretch, warm up, and listen to music. Favorite hockey memory, playing in the JV State Championship. Future plans, attend SDSU, majoring in terminology. Advice to younger players, work hard, but most of all, have fun. Congratulations, Luke. Number 8, Riley Piper. Forward, 12 years of playing hockey. Parents of Chris and Tanya. The three-game ritual, I put the right side on first and then the left for all of my gear. Your favorite hockey memory? The opening ceremonies for the 10th anniversary of the Tyler Wilcox Sport Tournament was a cool experience, as well as my freshman year on JV varsity. They made it fun and a great year. Future plans to attend Mitchell Tech's Power Line program. Advice to younger players, have fun, it's just a game. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your senior class. Whoa! Did we miss?
One more year, big boy.
Sorry, Barry. Number 19, Barrett Schweitzer. He's a forward, 14 years in hockey. His parents are Scott and Shannon. His pre-game ritual, eat a Butterfinger. Favorite hockey memory, scoring a hat trick against Sioux Falls West. His future plans, attend SDSU to get my bachelor's degree in civil engineering. His advice to younger players, work hard and have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023-24 Oahe Hockey Capital Senior Class. Congratulations.
So there is your senior class for the 2023-24 school year, and the White Capitals all getting a group picture here before we get our first break of the pregame show. The Capitals and the Yankton Bucks coming up here in just a little bit. We'll take our first break of the pregame show, come back with the with more about this matchup here in just a little bit. You're listening to White Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota. You're listening on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Capital City area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your locally owned independent auto parts store, 500 West Sioux in Pierre. Go Caps!
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Dano's is getting ready for winter. Stop in or call to get your appointment to winterize your boat. While you're here, check out upgrading your electronics or trolling motors. You can also look at ordering our new line of Vexus boats, along with our line of Yamaha and Mercury motors. Psst, Christmas is coming. Call today, 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, your one-stop boat shop. Stop into our showroom today or call 605-224-6612. Dano's Marine, 916 North Deadwood Street, Fort Pierre.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
If you're in need of earth moving with heavy equipment or a small project completed on your farm or ranch, AGE Corporation in Fort Pierre is the place to call. As a family-owned business with 50 years experience, they provide quality work with fair prices and no surprises at the end of the job. AGE Corporation, located on West Highway 1434 in Fort Pierre. Give them a call at 605-223-2732. Once again, that number is 605-223-2732.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
And as we welcome you back here to the Expo Center, as both teams are making their way out on the ice to get a set for warm-ups, but we'll still be about another 20 minutes or so before we get underway. Just a little bit behind schedule here today as the Hawaii Capitals and the Yankton Bucks coming up here from the Expo Center as we are getting set for the final two home games of the regular season. And for the Capitals, these are 4 big points. We'll talk with Coach Steele coming up here in just a little bit in the pregame interview. But the Caps, they need points here this weekend. They need to pick up some points against this Yankton Bucks team because there's not a whole lot of games left to go. And with the 5 that are coming up here with two this today, tomorrow, and then the 3 next weekend, you know, realistically, when you look out to, and not that the Capitals can't beat the Brookings Rangers or Sioux Falls West on Friday and Sunday, but when you look at, when you're looking at trying to figure out how many points you're probably going to get, you know, it's a bonus if you get those points against West and Brookings. You already beat West, and maybe you beat them again to get those 4 points. But you really want these games against the Yankton Bucks because they're behind you in the standings. Watertown's behind you in the standings. You're looking at 6 points left to go to get, and you got to go get these 6 points, and everything else will be bonus. And it may or may not matter when it comes down to the seeding if you do beat Brookings or Sioux Falls West. But overall, if you want to have your best seed, these 3 games, 2 this weekend, and then that one against Watertown is all important to get. And the Caps want to make sure that they pick up these points here tonight against the Yankton Bucks. Where Yankton is coming in, though, they're still fighting for their chance in the state tournament. They won yesterday against Sioux Center 6-2 over the Storm when they picked up a quick 4-0 or 3-0 lead after the first period, led 4-0, ended up winning 6-2 over Sioux Center. And that keeps them alive. Now, these 2 potential games for the Yankton Bucks, if they don't get points at all here in these two games, they may not make the state tournament. They may knock them out completely from the state tournament, but if they do get these wins, all of a sudden they're right back in the thick of things to try and maybe get that 8 seed. The Capitals have pretty much got it locked up. As long as they win a game here, they will have it locked up and will be in the state tournament coming up here in 3 weeks from now, or 3 weeks from now, as the Caps will about 3 weeks from now, trying to figure it all out with the last weekend coming up next weekend of the season, and then we get the girls' state tournament and then the boys' state tournament. But the Capitals, they need wins, they need points, and they've got to hit the reset button from last night. A 10-2 loss to the Rushmore Thunder. There's a last-second goal in the first period, a first-minute goal in the second period. You take those away, it's a 2-0 game. You take the last-second shot away, it's a 1-0 game. And the Capitals are and Coach Shields said, well, we didn't play a very good first period, and we still almost were down 1-0. You end up being down 2-0, but then you get a chance to pick up a couple of, get a goal to make it 2-1 or make it even 1-1. But in an early second period goal made it a 3-0 game, and then a 4-0 lead for Rushmore. You take away those two goals, especially a 2-0 game after two, is a lot different than a 4-0 game at the end of two periods. But the Capitals just couldn't get themselves going, couldn't get the offense moving, and they're going to have to get that offense going here tonight. Now, senior night, those seniors were recognized just before he took that first break, which that I think helps out a lot. Get the momentum going, get the juices flowing a little bit, and get the Capitals a chance to kind of get their legs going early on. Because we've seen the Capitals in different years where they play a game at Rapid City on a Friday night and have to come back and play at home the next day, and they're a little bit slow, a little bit leg tired. So having senior night tonight and having a chance for the senior slide after this game, the chance for the Capitals to kind of get themselves going here early on for this contest against the Yankton Bucks, as the Caps and Bucks coming up here from the Expo Center here in just a little bit. We will step aside. When we come back, we will talk with Coach Steve Steele of the Oahe Capitals. You're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota. You're listening on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Hello. I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pierre takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers, getting them the parts and accessories they need. Experience a plus, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
As we welcome back to the pregame show here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Joining me is Coach Steve Steele of the Oahe Capitals. Tough loss last night, but the nice thing is you turn right back around here. Final 2 home games of the regular season, hosting the Yankton Bucks. How key is it to hit that reset button going into tonight?
Yeah, it's important, and that's kind of the message that we said in the locker room. The best thing about yesterday's game is we play again today. So, that was a good team. They played really, really well. We did not, and all you can do is move on.
This Yankton team, they're still trying to fight to stay in contention to make the state tournament. You guys can help them not make the state tournament here this weekend. But for a team that probably is going to come in desperate, what do you expect coming from Yankton?
Probably a lot of energy right out of the gate. It's going to be important to make sure that we can weather that storm initially, and then use our play to take over the game as it goes on.
Well, and the other thing too is that you guys had the trip last night to Rapid City. Whether they stayed last night or came back last night, that how important it is to get the legs going early and then to get the flow of the game going.
Yeah, you're pretty much either a little bit short rest, because you still probably didn't quite sleep as much if you came home last night, and if you came back today, then your legs are sitting in the car for 3 hours today. So both going to be an important warm-up just to make sure everybody's legs get moving, get the blood pumping a little bit, and then, again, hopefully hit the ground running.
Now, it is the last weekend of the regular season at home. They still got another weekend to go in games, but final 2 home games, and it is senior night tonight instead of Sunday, but that might be a helpful tool to get the energy going early on with the extra emotion of tonight.
Yeah, these are always emotional nights, and we've got a large crew of seniors, so there's going to be a lot of reasons to play your best tonight, and everyone wants to leave that lasting memory for their last one, and like I said, 2/3 or 3/4 of our team is seniors this year.
And this now the rest of this weekend, a lot of points are at stake because they're so tight from 5 through 7 right now, and even with 4 seed too, depending on how things finish up today. But it shows that there's still a lot to gain, but there's also still a lot to lose here in these last couple of weeks.
Yeah, exactly what you're saying there. These are 4 must-have points for us. You do not want to fall into that 7 seed where you're playing someone outside of our little group of everybody that's between 20 and 22 points right now. And that's the reality is one team's going to fall out of that race, and we've got to do our part today and tomorrow to make sure that it's not us.
Well, you and I are making the pregame interview right now outside. Obviously, that was geese flying, but any chance of a flying V at any point tonight for the Ducks?
I guess you never really know, but I would highly doubt it.
Special teams, how important was? See, they're already saying how that you should be doing the flying V. No, yeah, they're doing it right now.
Flying V right now.
But the key of special teams here tonight, being able to make sure one, stay at the penalty box, but kill off anything, and then of course capitalizing on any chances you get on the power play.
Yeah, I think that was the disappointing part last night was we weren't good on the power play. We had a decent amount of opportunities and weren't able to cash in. So I think we moved it pretty well, but we've got to do a better job cashing in on it today.
Overall, the biggest key for the Caps to get 2 points tonight.
We've got to start fast, and I think we just got to play confident. Anytime there's a game like last night where you kind of get beat up a little bit, you've just got to come out and continue to be yourself and and not doubt yourself just because you had a bad game.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time as always. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, John.
Back with the pregame show next year on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pier First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pierre takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers, getting them the parts and accessories they need. Experience a plus, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
And we welcome you back here as we continue our pregame show as the White Capitals Yankton Bucks playing here. Coming up shortly, about 10 minutes from now, we'll get puck drop. So just about 45 minutes behind schedule, but we will be ready to roll. We want to talk about state tournaments. There are 3 teams playing in state tournaments here this weekend as the Pee Wee B teams along with the girls 14U team is playing. So for the Pee Wee B team earlier today, they picked up the win over the Mitchell Marlins, as I did not write the score down like I was hoping to write the score down. So let me get you that score here in just a moment. But the Pee Wee B team did get the win over the Mitchell Marlins. They will head to the Constellation Championship. They got won 9-2 over the Mitchell Marlins earlier today as they are into the Constellation Championship where they will take on the Yankton Miracle. Yankton lost to Watertown on Friday and then had the bye to get into the Constellation Championship, so the Mitchell Marlins do finish in 7th place overall. For the Pee Wee A team, who also played earlier today in the Constellation semifinal, that they did fall to the Huron All-Stars 5-1. So Oahe will also play Yankton, the Pee Wee A 7th place game. That'll be at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Constellation Championship will be at 9 a.m. in the Pee Wee B state tournament. And the girls 14U team, the defending state champions, they've got their work cut out for them in this state semifinal, taking on the Watertown Lakers. They are right now down 3-1, make it now 4-1 to the Watertown Lakers, as the Lakers have scored the 4 goals. Dakota McIntyre scored the first goal of the game, but Emma Schlusner, Graceland Webb, McKenna Knopf, and Emma Schlusner again makes it 4-1 for the Watertown Lakers over the Capitals. And for the Caps, they've got to score 3 goals in the next 10 minutes to try and force overtime. Otherwise, the 3-seed Watertown Lakers will advance to the state championship. Most likely, they will end up playing the number 1 seed in the Sioux Falls Flyers, who are taking on Sioux Center later on tonight. That 3rd place game will be at 12:30. If they do come back and make the championship, they'll be at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So we may be able to get you we should actually be able to get you the final score on the state championship game if the Capitals do make it by the time we get off the air tomorrow evening for the Capitals in Yankton, who are playing at 3:30 here at the Expo Center. But it'll be a busy day of Hawaii Capitals and Yankton matchups. The Pee Wee A and B team both playing Yankton. JV Varsity both playing Yankton tomorrow. So it'll be a Capital. Hopefully it's a 4 wins in a row for the Hawaii Capitals, and maybe even some of the Bantam teams will be playing Yankton as well. So we'll talk more about that coming up here throughout the intermissions, and we'll make sure we get you a final score of that girls 14U game, and also scores from across the states in boys varsity that'll be going on. There is 1 final score already, and it wasn't upsets, but we'll have to leave you on a cliffhanger and tell you about it in the first intermission report, because up next we've got the starting lineups and National Anthem, opening puck drop. That's all coming up next. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Refined design, remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
Dano's Marine supports Oahe Capitals hockey. Stop in and see the new owners, originally from Pierre, Brandon and Amanda Larson. Dano's Marine technicians are here to help with all your motor needs. They can rig accessories and electronics in all brands of boats, or get you into a new boat or pontoon. Dano's Marine, 916 Deadwood Street in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to winterize your boats. Call Dano's Marine at 605-224-6612. When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
At one center, number 29, Kylan O'Connor. At one defenseman, number 5, Caden Hunham. At one defenseman, number 8, Ashton Rankin. And your goalie for the Bucks, number 30, Luke Muller. Coaches for the Bucks, Ryan Anthony, Chad Rankin, Ryan Tomes, and head coach Terrence Betterson. Senior forward number 6, Jared Beck. Senior forward number 8, Riley Biker. Senior forward number 20, Devin Johnson. Senior defenseman number 16, Coughlin. Our senior defenseman number 51, Grayson Humphrey. And as only for the Capitals, number 0, a senior, Spencer Anderson. Coaches for the Capitals, Dave Nelson, Jonathan Tillman, and head coach Steve Steele. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove cover for the playing of our national anthem.
So we are ready to go from the Expo Center as the lights will come back on. The Capitals and the Yankton Bucks coming up here from the Expo Center. And those starting goalies, Luke Moeller is the starting goalie for the Yankton Bucks. 2 wins, a 4.66 goals against average, and an 893 save percentage. Spencer Anderson will get the start. 6 wins, 4.26 goals against average, 854 save percentage. And the Caps are looking for a better starts here this evening than what they were, well, not even a better start, but overall, they're looking for a better performance tonight than what they had last night against the Rushmore Thunder. Those starting lineups again, Jack Peterson, Kylan O'Connor, and Tucker Rankin will be the 3 forwards. Along with, I believe it was, as we want to make sure, yes, Asher Rankin and Grady Van Cleve, that will be the 2 defense, make that Kate Hunhoff. As the Capitals will get Devin Dodson, Jaron Beck, Riley Pfeiffer to get the start as we're underway, and Yankton Bucks will win the opening faceoff. The 2 defensemen are Grayson Hunsley and Andrew Coughlin, as Hunsley will get back to the puck behind the net, as Hunsley again will play it up the boards here to the near side. Devin Dodson will touch it along, and Dodson will try to move in 3-on-2. Beck will take it over. His pass over for Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer will swing it towards the net. That shot was blocked, or pass was blocked, and now it's back out of the zone for the Yankton Bucks. Moving in is Ashton Rankin, the defenseman, trying to get a shot away. But Andrew Coughlin with a good defensive play, and it'll be played back down to the corner and thrown in front of the blue paint, back out for Rankin to pick up. Rankin will play it back around, touched along by Peterson. It'll be here the near side where it's grabbed by the Capitals. Up ahead for Pfeiffer. Now Beck will move it back in the zone. He moves in all alone. That shot in the save with a rebound. They score! Jaron Beck scores to make it 1-0. 51 seconds in, the Capitals are on top on Beck's 19th of the year. It didn't take long. I believe Pfeiffer should get the assist. That'll be his first point of the season. And the Capitals lead at 1-0. Quickly on the American Family Insurance, Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. It is so good to be back in the hockey building, watching the game in person, bringing you the game here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Luke Moeller will play it around here to the near side as he comes out of his net, as he made one stop, but he couldn't make the second one on that goal from Jaron Beck. Jaron make that Jace Anderson with a shot. It's still loose in front. Devin Dodson will get the assist as well. And so it is Pfeiffer's first point of the season. And the Caps have a 1-0 lead. With 15:30 to go here in the first period, Dylan Dodson will take it over for the Capitals. He'll leave one along for Barry Schweitzer. His shot was blocked, never got to the net, but taken in front of the net by Tucker Rankin. Around it comes here to the near side where it's going to be picked up. Cooper Larson over there, but grabbed first by Dylan Dodson. Swings it in front, but no one there for the Capitals. Now it's going to be make that Dylan Dodson with a shot. Corbin Beestrom was the one that tried to put it towards the net. Now Dylan Dodson again. That shot is blocked, and it will be out of the zone where Corbin Beestrom will pick it up. Beestrom a pass across. It'll be at the Capitals blue line where it was moved up and now out of the zone into the offensive end, Jace Anderson, but it is offside and we get a whistle. With 14:51 to go here in the first period. Capitals with a quick start, getting up 1-0. Face-off will be just outside the Yankton blue line. And it's won by Jaron Beck as he wins it away from Kylan O'Connor. That puck now back into the zone. Jack Peterson trying to throw around Aiden Beam. And the puck is still back behind the net as Peterson is there. Play to the corner, Tucker Rankin. That pass, Jaron Beck will intercept it, but then give it back for Ashton Rankin. Here's a puck that's taken by Andrew Coughlin up the boards on the far side. Keller Herman is there to pick it up and pass along for Jaron Beck. Beck will move it in the offensive zone. He was able to withstand somewhat of a hip check from Tucker Rankin. Now the bouncing puck played back behind the net. Trying to center one again for Beck. And it's taken back here by Devin Dodson. Into the corner. Beck on a backhand pass. That's broken up, but it's still loose. And Keller Herman couldn't get a shot as that puck was in front right in front of the crease. Coughlin for the blue line. That shot goes wide to the near side in the corner, picked up by Herman. That will play it back over for Beck as he'll pick it back up behind the red line, behind the goal line. Trying to leave one for Coughlin for Beck, and that's intercepted. Now Peterson will race in, trying to go on a breakaway. Backhander, he scores. Jack Peterson on the backhander, his 14th of the season, and we're tied with 13:38 to go here in the first period. A giveaway turns into a breakaway. And Peterson, who never really got the puck on his stick, was able to get the backhand and put it in the back of the net past Anderson on the first shot of the game for the Yankton Bucks. And we are now tied 1-1 with American Family Insurance. Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. 13:35 left to go here in the first period. The pass will come over across ice for Aiden Dozark. And Dozark will move it in. Right down the right wing, that centering pass off the stick of Moeller. And now the Yankton Bucks will be able to get out of the zone. Grady Van Cleve will pass one along, and Cooper Larson will dump it in. Racing forward is Perksilis, who had 2 goals yesterday for the Yankton Bucks. And the pass will come over here, and grabbed and now brought in by Barrett Schweitzer. Onside, and then the shot went high by a couple of feet, and it'll come all the way out of the zone. Corbin Beastrom will put it back in. That puck, I don't know if it stayed on top of the glass or what it did, like on the very top of the glass. But it was onside for the Capitals to retrieve, try to retrieve back behind the net. There's a good stick lift by Barrett Schweitzer. Schweitzer will swing back behind the cage. His pass up on the backhand of Beastrom, swinging it over for Grayson Hunsley. Now he'll turn back around the blue line. He'll throw it towards the net. It was redirected, and a save made by Moeller. It is now Dozark swinging it to the net. There's a save made. That puck still was in front, and Moeller was able to get the right pad out, kind of kick it just a little bit, but then able to cover and get a whistle with 12:20 to go here in the first period. 6 shots to 1 in favor of the Capitals here in the first period. With a 1-1 tie. American Family Insurance, Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard.
We had a Yankton Bucks goal for number 10, Jack Pedersen.
Puck will be behind the net. If they back out, the Capitals have to tag back up, and it's moved back in, or moved to the neutral zone, as it was thrown in by Keaton Hunoff. Bouncing puck will come back behind the net. Chipped along by Coughlin. Moved up by Devin Dotson for Coughlin. Then Coughlin with a stick lift to give Devin and Dotson the puck back. Luke Miller backhanded out of the zone. He'll throw it in. So does Yankton. Spencer Anderson gloves it down. And then the pass will come over as the play continued. And now Miller up off the boards, just a bit too far for Devin Dotson, and swung back in by the Yankton Bucks. Andrew Coughlin, his pass up here for Jaron Beck. Now over for Coughlin again. That backhander, that is broken up by the Bucks, and now a 2-on-1 moving in. Pass over, there's a shot, they score, and making a 2-1 lead. Jack Pedersen, make that Jack Peterson scores his second of the game, and with 11:10 to go, the Yankton Bucks are on top. The assist will go to Ashton Rankin. And now it's a 2-1 score in favor of the Yankton Bucks. Face-off will be won by the Yankton Bucks again, as Peterson will move it back in.
Jack Pedersen assisted by number
Here is Corbin Beastrom up ahead. That's off the skate of Barrett Schweitzer, now picked up by Dylan Dawson. He'll bring it in offside, as Dozar couldn't hold the line with 10:56 to go here in the first period. Face-off will be just outside the Capitals, or right to the Yankton blue line. So they've scored on 2 of the first 3 shots, as this will be iced by Yankton. And we get the whistle with 10:52 to go here in the first period. So not the start that the Capitals are hoping to have. So they will have an offensive zone face-off here. They did start the way that they were hoping to start, scoring in the first 51 seconds of this hockey game. But since then, it's been the Yankton Bucks that have gotten 2 goals on 3 shots. Take a 2-1 lead. Dylan Dawson trying to throw it towards the net. And it's going to be played to the corner. Aiden Dozark now will pick it back up towards the net, and Luke Moeller is there. He will cover. An easy whistle from Moeller with 10:37 to go. He's made 6 stops on 7 shots right now here in the first period. Face-off is won by the Capitals again. Offensive zone still for the Caps. Corbin Beestrom waiting. That shot, though, is blocked by the stick, and coming out of the zone, Kyler O'Connor had the block shot, and now it's the Yankton Bucks and Peterson already on the hat trick watch. Good stick there by Beestrom as the puck will come out of the zone. Touched by Tucker Rankin. Comes back to Rankin at the red line. And then the pass now will be for Kylan O'Connor. O'Connor is hit hard by Corbin Beestrom. Good form hit by Corbin Beestrom. As this played back, Easton Velick used all 3 lines of defense, 3 pairings of defense so far for the Yankton Bucks. This is going to be Cooper Larson here on the near side. He's got some great hockey here. As Barrett Schweitzer here for the Capitals will move in. He'll get it free. That shot is right into the chest of Moeller to make the save with 9:46 to go here in the first period. Face-off will be to the left of Moeller. Keegan Kitts, Keller Herman, and Riley Pfeiffer will get on the ice. Herman trying to win the face-off. He did, but it wasn't far enough back for the Capitals to gain control. Still, though, on the near side. And it will be back behind the net where Keegan Kitts will pick it up, although give it back to the Yankton Bucks. As it's Caden Hunhoff that will move it up, and then it will go down. They will say no icing, as it will be picked up by Grayson Hunsley, who nearly turned it over. Kitts with the good stick lift, and the puck will be taken back by Keller Herman. Herman now moving into the offensive end for the Capitals. Trying to leave it back for Riley Pfeiffer. In the corner. Kitts looking for it. Trying to get a quick pass for Pfeiffer. Was almost on his tape. Now Coughlin thought about a shot, instead played off the board. Trying to play it down to the corner to get the cycle working here for the Capitals. 8:55 to go in the first period. Still a 2-1 lead for Yankton as they break out into the neutral zone in the offensive end. Perksilis will move it in, but a good steal by Andrew Coughlin to throw it into empty ice. And it will be grabbed back by Grady Van Cleve. Van Cleve, he'll move it up, but he'll quickly give it over to Hunsley. And now it's taken back here by the Capitals as Devin Dodson will move it in. Dodson in the corner. Maybe played up here by Yankton another time, although Dodson's doing a good job of keeping it in the zone. Jaron Beck. As it pack the puck behind the net, make that Corbin Beestrom behind the nets. A quick exit out of the zone by the Yankton Bucks. Wyatt Johnson, he will move it in. Johnson lost his stick as he got hit and went into the boards. Puck will come back for Ashton Rankin, who will turn it over. Miller, pass over for Dodson, and what a save by Moeller. There's a chance for Beck, and he makes the save again. Moeller gets the stick over and makes an insane save. With 7:55 to go, Luke Moeller keeps this a 2-1 game. A turnover, and it was almost a 2-on-0 basically for the Capitals. And Miller, Devin Dodson, you do that 9 times out of 10, probably 99 times out of 100, you're going to score a goal on it. But Luke Moeller had the stick in the right spots. Now it's Kylan O'Connor who moves in, but Corbin Beestrom did another good job of intercepting the puck. Capitals can't get back on side. Beestrom was waiting to get the pass, maybe to get the pass to Jaron Beck, but Beck didn't keep his skate on side. We get a whistle at 7:36 to go here in the first period. Face-off will be won here by the Yankton Bucks. Puck will come up. Peterson off the boards, and it'll go down to the corner. And Aiden Beam now will take it. Beam off the boards, up on the far side, but that goes off the back end of Schweitzer. Then a centering pass. Peterson will pick it up. Peterson with the shot, that's blocked by Coughlin. Schweitzer will try a backhand flip it up for Dozark. Coughlin steps up as well. They move into the zone. Coughlin couldn't hold on to the puck, but will back retrieve it in the corner. Coughlin's pass, that is off of a skate. Back to Coughlin. Now Dozark will take over. Dozark back to the blue line for Coughlin. Touches it along for Aiden Beam. Beam in the near side boards as he gets pinned to the board. Schweitzer will pick it up. Pass goes across for Dylan Dodson. Trying to swing it back for Schweitzer. And then Moeller, I don't know if he made the save or not, but the puck ended up in the netting. We get a whistle with 6:43 to go. Here in the first period, still a 10-3 shot advantage in favor of the Capitals, but a 2-1 lead for the Yankton Bucks and the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffle by a scoreboard. Mark Salas will take the face-off. And they'll be played here to the corner. That's centering pass off of a skate. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Great job by Aiden Beam to hold the zone. On his backhand, he'll play to the corner. Beam still with it. Centering pass. Rebound, they score! It might have been hit in out of midair by Dylan Dodson. His 9th goal of the season, and the Capitals have tied it up 2-2 with 6:24 to go. But I'll tell you what, Aiden Beam did the dirty work on that goal to hold that in the zone. I don't know how he was able to hold it in, but Beam's job at the blue line is the main reason the Capitals get that goal, get an opportunity. Dylan Dodson was able to swat it in, and we're tied at 2. Here with 6:20 to go in the first period. Andrew Coughlin for the Capitals back in his own end of the ice. There's a turnover, starting to come in front out to the blue line. It's going to be held in and played to the corner by Elijah Larson. Bouncing puck, Barrett Schweitzer. Up ahead for Aiden Dozark. Now it's going to be grabbed by Dylan Dodson. Dylan Dodson, fans on the shot as he falls to the ice. It is Dozark that gets the first assist, and then Beam the secondary assist. They score! Aiden Dozark now scores to make it 3-2. That is his 15th of the season. And the Caps scored twice in a matter of a minute. Make that just 40 seconds. And now they lead at 3-2. Dozark got his first opportunity, was able to circle back around, get to the forehand, and beat Moeller underneath the bar and in. And the Caps will bring it right back into the offensive end. 5 goals in this first period. There's a turnover. Devin Dodson, backhander, he scores! Devin Dodson makes it 4-2. And the Caps have scored 3 goals in 50 seconds, including 2 in the last 10 seconds. That turnover turns into a goal. A 4-2 lead with 5:37 to go. I remind you that you're all also listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront Broadcasting station. Face-off won by the Capitals again. So it's now Devin Dodson with his 19th of the season. As it's a 3-2 lead, make it off the goal post. Spencer Anderson might have been throwing his stick at it. Jack Peterson missed a hat trick by a goal post. Hit a wide open goal. It's still turned over as Jaron Beck will get it hit almost from behind. Now it's Beck moving back in, but that's offside.
At 5:37, we have a
So Coughlin got one of the assists. I believe it was Dylan Dodson that got the other assist on that goal to make it 3-2 for the Capitals. As it's now Luke Miller off the boards, back for Corbin Beestrom. That shot is blocked, and now a race to it again. It's going to be picked up by Turker Rankin. He's going to break away. Rankin with a shot, and somehow it was knocked away. It didn't go in because Beestrom was able to get back and swat it out of midair. It was almost a 4-3 game. 4:55 to go here in the first period. We get a penalty coming up on Yankton. Devin Dodson trying to leave it back over for Jaron Beck. Back to Devin Dodson, but that skipped on his stick. Capitals will get the extra man, but he touched by the Yankton Bucks, and we get a roughing call against Yankton. That will be their first penalty and our first power play. As Kylan O'Connor is the guilty party. Actually, make that number 23. And Reagan Winish, that will get called for it. So he gets called for the rough with 4:32 to go here in the first period. in the first Capitals power play. Coach Steele wasn't impressed with the Capitals in that power play yesterday. Dozark with a shot, rebound off the side of the goalpost. Jaron Beck was there, or the puck hit the backboards, almost bounced back in front. Out to the high slot for Jaron Beck, to the blue line for Coughlin. He'll walk the line. Now it's Jaron Beck again. And now we get a whistle at the net office moorings with 4:08 to go here in the first period. Capitals scored 3 goals in 50 seconds, including 2 in 10 seconds.
Shout out to the student section. Y'all look great over there. Give yourself a round of applause. You're looking good.
Jaron Beck will take the offensive zone face-off to the left of Luke Moeller. It is one back by the Capitals, although taken by Yankton and sent all the way down with 4 minutes to go here in the first period. Devin Dodson will pick it up here for the Capitals. They'll leave it back between Coughlin and Beck. Now it's given from Coughlin to Beck. And Andrew Coughlin won't move it in the offensive end. He'll swing in right wing behind the nets. Played it back for Dozark. He'll pick it up. Now Dozark throw it off the boards. Comes back to him, and now it's going to be picked up by Devin Dodson. Coughlin now. He'll fake the pass to Jaron Beck. Now throw it back over to Beck. Beck lost the handle of it. And with 55 seconds to go here in the power play, it's Yankton coming back the other way. And a shot off the left pad, and a save made by Anderson. This will come up here for Barrett Schweitzer. Schweitzer moves in. That shot and a save by Moeller. Rebound was not cleared by the Yankton Bucks out of the zone. Jaron Beck now has it back at the blue line to Coughlin on the near side. That shot off the stick, and it'll be played back by Yankton, and 2 chances to get that puck out of the zone, and we get 25 seconds remaining here on the power play. The final call of this first power play for the Capitals. Beck will pick it up in the corner from the far side. That's turned over, and that will just about do it with 13 seconds to go here in the power play. Beck's pass, that one misses again, and it will be sent back down by the Yankton Bucks. And the Capitals fail to cash in as Barrett Schweitzer now will fly into the offensive end. Schweitzer with a lot of speed. He'll circle back behind the nets after he nearly lost the puck. His pass trying to come back out of the blue line was blocked the first time. Jace Anderson trying to pinch and hold the blue line as well, and he does. Anderson pass across, knocked down with a stick of Devin Dodson, trying to find the handle of it. But it's moved along by the Yankton Bucks. Jack Peterson. Peterson with a stick by Anderson. Now it's taken back by Beck. And now Beck will move in the offensive end. Try to toe drag move. Now it's Keegan Kitts, who can't get that first shot, but that second shot is a save made by Moeller. And we get a whistle with 1:50 to go here in the first period. Still 4-2 in favor of the Capitals. 6 goals in this first period. Keller Herman will take the face off. It is Kitts, Herman, and Pfeiffer on the ice right now. Pfeiffer with a shot, and that's snagged by the glove of Moeller. And a whistle with 1:45 to go here in the first period. Offensive zone face-off again to the left of Moeller. It is won by the Capitals. Yankton Bucks will pick it up, though. And that pass will come up ahead. Perksalis will move it into the offensive end. Able to move around one defender. Now it's picked back up. Trying to get a shot away was Jason Sedlicek. It's now Corbin Beestrom. Beestrom, it's stick by Larson. Cooper Larson, and it'll be played here to the near side. Where a couple of players tumbled down with 1:10 to go here in the first period. Jace Anderson came away with it. His shot goes off of a stick, and it goes in the netting. And we get a whistle with 1:05 left to go here in the first period. Wholesale change for the Capitals, as they're going to get Schweitzer, Beck, and Devin Dodson, with Aiden Dozark and Andrew Coughlin going 4 forwards, almost like a power play right now for the Capitals. This is their power play unit. Coughlin here to the near side for Schweitzer and a one-time feed to Beck, who put it just wide. As it was nearly, Moeller was going from post to post, nearly able to stuff it in. Now it's Cooper Larson. Make that to Kylan O'Connor. Gives it for Jack Peterson. The save, and they will blow the whistle. Peterson scored, but the referee thought that Anderson had it covered, although Anderson didn't realize that he had it. He didn't actually have it, and the referee helps the Capitals catch a break with 40.1 to go. And Coach Peterson not happy that the whistle blew. So with 40.1 to go, they will wait for Peterson to get the explanation. Face off to the right of Spencer Anderson. And Jaron Beck will take the face off as it's won by Beck. He'll move it up ahead. And it's picked up by Devin Dotson. His pass behind everybody for the Capitals. It's moved back in by Oahe as they will have to tag back up with 22 seconds to go here in the first period. Here blowing a tire was Kylan O'Connor. Pass will go back across. Capitals are in. Schweitzer with 10 seconds to go here in the period. That puck, though, is knocked away by Yankton. Down with 3 seconds to go, and Beck did a good job of stealing that intended pass for Jack Peterson, who was looking for the hat trick and nearly had a hat trick in that first period. As we will talk with Coach Steve Steele here, we'll get him the headset as the Caps are leading 4-2 at the end of the first period. Get the headset on Coach Steele. And Coach, a little bit of highs and lows in that first period. It was a quick start, and then it ended up being a 2-1 lead for Yankton. You scored 3 goals in 50 seconds. There's a lot of ups and downs in that first 17 minutes.
Yeah, it was a wild period there for sure. We wanted them to be out playing a little bit more aggressive and, force the issue a little bit more. We felt like we were a little passive yesterday, and with that comes good risk and good reward, and we saw both ends of it that period.
Well, by the time that we hit the first 6 minutes, it was maybe not so much good reward, but then 50 seconds of time frame, and there's the reward that we're looking for. 3 goals in those 50 seconds, and for the guys, down 2-1, obviously there's a lot of time left to go, but then for the respond the way they did, not just scoring 1, not scoring 2, but scoring 3, that's a huge response for this team.
Yeah, it is, and again, there wasn't a lot of panic here. We all kind of understood when we were going to push the pace and push the issue a little bit today that we can put ourselves in a couple bad situations, and unfortunately we put it in their best player's hands and let him have some good shots, and he's a good player. So like I said, we let those 2 by, but a lot of good things after that.
Well, Spencer Anderson, right now 4 saves on 6 shots. Obviously, you mentioned, too, you put yourself in a bad situation with those 2 goals. What's the message to him to keep his confidence up? Obviously, save percentage doesn't look good in the first 17 minutes. It doesn't mean that he can't play well the next 34 minutes.
Yeah, and he had, honestly, he had a couple of really good saves. I think 2 out of those 4 saves are incredible saves that, probably are goals more times than not. So, he's made a couple outstanding saves, too, to keep this where it is. But, we got to be a little bit more controlled. I think that was a little bit Wild West for us, but it was a fun period. So we'll see. Hopefully we can be a little bit more controlled going forward here.
So I guess one of the adjustments is not so much Wild West, but overall, what's the adjustments going in the second period?
Yeah, we still do want to be aggressive. We still do want to push the pace, but, maybe I think we got caught a little bit too deep there, with everybody going a little bit too forward and aggressive. So a little bit more disciplined in that side, but still want to keep our game plan the same.
Well, Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck in the second period.
Thanks, John.
That is head coach Steve Steele. 4-2 lead for the Capitals at the end of the first period as the Caps picked up 3 goals in 50 seconds to go down from a 2-1 deficit to a 4-2 lead at the end of that first period. We'll step aside. We'll come back with the first intermission stats after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux and Pier or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Dano's Marine supports Oahe Capitals hockey. Stop in and see the new owners, originally from Pier, Brandon and Amanda Larson. Dano's Marine technicians are here to help with all your motor needs. They can rig accessories and electronics in all brands of boats or get you into a new boat or pontoon. Dano's Marine, 916 Deadwood Street in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to winterize your boats. Call Dano's Marine at 605-224-6612.
Verting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verting Electric, 224-8684.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pierre takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers, getting them the parts and accessories they need. Experience a plus, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pier First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
And as we welcome you back here into the First Mission reports, as the White Capitals are leading 4-2 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Wild first period, as Coach Steele said, a little bit Wild West in that first period. They outshoot Yankton 16-6 in the first, but they were trailing 2-1. Early on in this hockey game. They scored 51 seconds in, as it was Jaron Beck that scored. Riley Pfeiffer and Devin Dotson got the assist to make it 1-0. Then Jack Peterson got a steal, a breakaway goal to make it 1-1. He then made it 2-1. Ashton Rankin got the assist. Dylan Dotson tied the game up at 2-2 with 6:27 to go in the first period. And then by the time it was 5:37 to go in the first period, they had scored two more times. Aiden Dozark and Devin Dawson each scored to make it a 4-2 lead. So 3 goals in 50 seconds for the Capitals as they lead it now 4-2 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. The only penalty in that first period was to Winish, as he got called for a roughing call as Reagan Winish went to the box for 2 for the Yankton Bucks, and the Caps are 0 for 1 on the power play so far here tonight. We will step aside, come back with more of the First Mission report, telling you scores from across the states and checking on the girls' 14U game as they were in the state semifinals against the Watertown Lakers. We'll get you scores coming up in a moment. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux and Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pierre takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers, getting them the parts and accessories they need. Experience a plus, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
And as we welcome you back here, the Capitals have a 4-2 lead at the end of the first period. We'll quickly go through the scores from across the state. We first start with the girls 14U game, and where the Hawaii Capitals did not get the win, and they will be playing for third place, though. They fell 5-1 to the Watertown Lakers at the 14U state semifinals, so they will play the loser of Sioux Falls and Sioux Center for third place tomorrow afternoon at 12:30, and the Watertown Lakers will be in the championship at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Boys varsity, the only really a couple other games that are in progress. There's a couple of scores. One game is final. Sioux Falls East, they beat Brookings 5-0. They shut out the Rangers 5-0 here this afternoon. And that's the first loss for the Brookings Rangers. Sioux Falls East trying to solidify themselves in the top four. That's a huge 2 points to get to solidify themselves in the top four. Other games in progress. Rushmore, Brandon Valley just getting started out in Rapid City. Watertown's leading Aberdeen 1-0 in that first period. And then Sioux Falls West will be hosting Mitchell. That'll be coming up shortly. They're looking to get started at 7:30. 4-2 our score at the end of one. Back with the second period after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Capital City area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your locally owned independent auto parts store, 500 West Sioux in Pierre. Go Caps! The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
If you're in need of earth moving with heavy equipment or a small project completed on your farm or ranch, AGE Corporation in Fort Pierre is the place to call. As a family-owned business with 50 years experience, they provide quality work with fair prices and no surprises at the end of the job. AGE Corporation, located on West Highway 1434 in Fort Pierre. Give them a call at 605-223-2732. Once again, that number is 605-223-2732.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the Central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
And as we welcome you back here, we are set and ready to roll for the second period as the White Capitals, they lead at 4-2 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. And it will be the Caps that will control the opening faceoff to start this second period. Dylan Dodson will move it in here for the Capitals. Dodson trying to center one over for Aiden Dozark, but that is intercepted by the Yankton Bucks, and it will be moved up ahead for Tucker Rankin. Now for Jack Peterson, although intercepted by Dozark, and then Peterson will get it back and will throw it back into the offensive end. Comes out of the zone. Dozark trying to touch it along, and now it's grabbed by Schweitzer. He'll move in. Schweitzer moving in, trying to feed one over for Dylan Dodson. That puck is still loose, and it's going to be taken here by the Yankton Bucks, but turn right back over. Centering pass from Dylan Dodson is behind Barrett Schweitzer, then back the other way here for the Yankton Bucks. Moving back in is O'Connor. Here's a one-time chance for Peterson, and that one went wide by about a foot or so. And then the centering pass is broken up. Up ahead for Schweitzer, who will tip it in the zone. Coming out is Luke Moeller. Moeller and Schweitzer run into each other. Coming, kind of like Dominic Hassing trying to come out of the crease to make a play. And everybody seems to be okay. Moeller and Schweitzer both seem to be okay. They looked at each other like something maybe had happened, but overall it was. Thankfully, everybody seems to be good. The pass will come to the far side, out of the zone. Kylan O'Connor, and it'll be moved back to the neutral zone where Corbin Beastrom will pick it up, and up ahead for Jaron Beck as it'll come in the offensive end. Moeller will swing it around the boards, but it's intercepted by Jace Anderson as he pitched in to hold it in. Anderson's still in the corner, trying to find somebody to center the pass to, and then it comes back out to Beck. The Capitals are in the midst of a change as Beastrom comes off the ice, and Andrew Coughlin will send it back in. Capitals had to tag back up. That one will go off the linesman, and it will come out of the zone off the stick of Coughlin, and it'll be played behind the net. Now it'll be played up here by the Capitals. Out of the zone, now Alex McIntyre. McIntyre back for Devin Dodson, but it just maybe a touch too far. And it'll be now, and we get a whistle, and we get the net off its moorings with 14:49 to go here in the second period. Luke Moeller wins sliding to make a play as Moeller had to come out, otherwise Schweitzer had a breakaway. It wouldn't have been a quick break. It would have been a quick breakaway because Schweitzer wouldn't have had much time, but overall, Moeller had to come out to try and make a play on him, give him the best chance of not letting that puck go in the back of the net. As Jaron Beck will take the face-off here, the left of Moeller. It's won by the Capitals and Beck. McIntyre centers one for Devin Dotson, dusts it off a couple times, and then gives it back for Andrew Coughlin. He'll throw to the corner. It'll come back around here the near side, where it's picked up left wing by Devin Dotson near the corner boards. Back out for Dotson again. Out to the blue line for Hunsley. Kicked it along, but kicked it too far away from him. And now it's going to be sent in by the Yankton Bucks, but not deep enough, as it'll come right back out. And now we get an offside call as Devin Dotson, along with the Cooper Larson, ran into each other and kept Cooper Larson offside. Not a penalty. Was not a penalty by Devin Dotson of interference of any kind. They just didn't see each other, and two people in the same space. And face-off will be won by the Capitals, maybe pushed along, though, by Yankton to put it into the corner, where Corbin Beestrom will try and pick it up. And it'll be taken here by the Capitals to try and get it back out of the zone. Beestrom now again, he lost his stick, so Aiden Beam now has to have it. This will be missing everybody, but close enough where it's not going to be an icing. Not far enough for an icing anyway. Schweitzer tried to move it along behind the Yankton player. Then that pass, shot. There's Dylan Dotson with a rebound. That shot it wide. Aiden Beam will play it back behind the net. It'll be taken back by Schweitzer. Schweitzer moves around one defender. Aiden Dozar, the backhander, and a blocker save made by Moeller. Back behind in the corner again. That puck is going to be another stick lift here by Dylan Dotson. His stick was lifted, still got a shot away. The save was made by the Yankton goalie and Moeller. Beam just couldn't quite hold the line. Corbin Beestrom will play it back over. Beam will chop at it, couldn't get into the zone, and it's taken back by Yankton, who will throw it down. They will say no icing and say that Beestrom could have played it. That pass up ahead, trying to spring free for Dylan Dotson, but it's intercepted by the Bucks, and back at their Capitals blue line. Puck will go back to the Yankton blue line. Played back up again, and where it's turned back over, and then flipped in by the Capitals, retrieved by Ashton Rankin. They'll throw it off the boards, and it's turned over, almost turned over. Schweitzer couldn't play it back farther along, and then falling to the ice, as it was a Capital player that went down, and Dylan Dotson, who end up taking down one of the Yankton players with them, as there's a shot on. Save is made, a bouncing puck just over the top of Kylan O'Connor, who never got a second chance out on it. Here's Aiden Dozark in. Dozark trying to center one for Barrett Schweitzer to tip in. Coughlin bouncing puck. Peterson, he's going to try and pick up the puck. He's not going to have to, he's going to retrieve it in the corner. Can't get a shot away, so he'll have to play it off the boards for O'Connor. Goes back down for Peterson, trying to center one over for Rankin, but that is intercepted by the Capitals. Beck trying to get a pass across ice, but that's grabbed by the Bucks. And Yankton will move it back into the offensive zone. Peterson moves around one defender. Now it's back for Tucker Rankin, centering one for O'Connor, and he never got a shot away. It is Dylan Dotson on the backhand. Can't get it out of the zone. Dylan Dotson's got to fight his way off the ice. He's been on there for about 2 straight shifts. Comes out of the zone. Keegan Kitts will push off the boards. Move it back in. Devin Dotson with a stick lift. Kitts now back. Devin Dotson again. Keegan Kitts in the corner. Dotson picks it up. Off the boards for Coughlin. Walks the line. Plays it to the corner for Kitts again. Off of his stick and grabbed by Devin Dotson. Centering for Keegan Kitts. The shot save is made by Moeller. Had 2 chances. I believe the second one ended up being a save. The first one was blocked. Anderson walking the line. Pass goes across for Coughlin, and it's another save by Moeller on the shot. Back again in the corner for the Capitals. Still with it. They got the Bucks hemmed in right now. Anderson trying to move around the defender, but his shot was blocked, and now it's Peterson that will gain out of the zone, but he can't gain the red line to dump it in. Capitals bring it right back in. Kitts trying to get it back over for Devin Dotson, but that's going to be taken away by Yankton. Almost giving it right back up. They do give it back up as Beck tried to play it between the legs of Cooper Larson. The Capitals are back in with Devin Dotson throwing that one towards the net in the front of the slot. Kitts is able to hold it in the zone. Beck now will move it back towards the blue line. Leaves it for Anderson. Play to the corner for Devin Dotson. A bit too far for him. Ashton Rankin had fallen down, but he was able to stop the puck while he was sliding towards the boards. Now it's Coughlin at the blue line. He'll wait. Then his pass too far for Beck. Now Devin Dotson, though, back for Beck. Skips off of his stick, looking for a one-timer. Coughlin's able to bat it down out of midair. And now we get a whistle with the net off its moorings again, which will give the breather for the Yankton side And get a whistle with 10:16 to go here in the second period. 20-7 now in shots in favor of the Capitals. It's 4-1 to start this second period. And we've played nearly 7 minutes of this second period, and we have not seen a goal compared to the first 7 minutes of seeing we saw 3 goals scored in the first 7 minutes of the first period. 6 in total in that first. With a 4-2 score right now for the Capitals. This is off the side of the net. Still taken back by the Capitals. Herman will play it over. And now a shot by Corbin Beestrom. And it'll be taken back here as the Capitals still have it in the zone. Herman, Pfeiffer, and Miller on the ice. Pfeiffer. That puck is still back behind the net. Miller trying to pick it up. Here's Herman. Back to Pfeiffer again. Over. It is Beestrom. Pfeiffer, Miller in front, but he just never got a chance to get the puck, and it'll go all the way down for an icing, and we get a whistle with 9:37 to go here in this second period. Another offensive zone face-off as the 5 will stay on the ice for the Capitals. Hunsley and Beestrom, the 2 defensemen, with Pfeiffer, Herman, and Miller. 9:37 to go here in the second. Face-off is won by the Yankton Bucks, but Herman will steal the puck. He tried to move it up over the top of the defense, and it was gloved down. Now pass intercepted. Pfeiffer will play it back. It'll be taken back for Beestrom. And then Beestrom a pass over. Pfeiffer is now grabbed again here by Hunsley. His pass here for Beestrom. Beestrom a back pedal, then he'll float it out of the zone. Herman trying to find it at his skates as he carried it back in. Then his pass will come back to Beestrom another time. Beestrom a pass over across and into the zone. Here come the Capitals back in as Grayson Hunsley with that shot and a save made by Moeller. Tough angle. Beestrom will intercept a pass, but he was right at the blue line, and instead of getting it offside, he'll move it back out into the neutral zone. Miller moves in. He is taken down, but the ref's arm stayed down. Miller with the puck still near him, backhands it to the net, and a save made by Moeller. That puck comes out in front, and Herman swipes at it but misses. Schweitzer now, that tough angle. There's a off the crossbar, and the puck will come out of the zone. This will be played back over Aiden Beam. It'll be taken back here of the Capitals another time. Barrett Schweitzer will play it back. It'll be grabbed here by Beam again, and he fans on a pass attempt. Out of the zone, Keller Herman. That one just a bit too far for him. No icing as the play continues with 8:07 to go here in the second period. That puck is off of the skates of Dylan Dotson. To the corner it comes back again, looking to get to Dylan Dotson to get the puck, but Sedlick will take it over for Yankton, and they'll move it up ahead. And a pass back from Persalis will be intercepted by the Capitals. And now it's Dozark and Dylan Dotson moving in 2-on-2. Dozark with a shot and a save by Mueller, and we get a whistle with 7:40 to go here in the second period. Still 4-2 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. And again, if you're just joining us, maybe expecting being closer to the third period, we still are in period number 2, about 45 minutes behind schedule to get this game underway. Yankton will stay in town tonight, and then they will play tomorrow at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon to wrap up the home portion of the season for the Capitals. As there's a shot that came from the blue line by Easton Velick that went to the corner, missed by about 20 feet. This will be here on the near side again. The Capitals out of the zone. Grabbed by Yankton. Schweitzer nearly stole the puck away from Jay Sedlick. Now the pass. That one goes off the boot. Almost sounded like it could have knocked the skate off, the blade off the skate. Here's Schweitzer that will pick it up behind the Yankton goal. Make that Dozark that picked it up. He'll throw it across. That's coming out of the zone as it kind of handcuffs Coughlin a little bit. And then it's moved back in by Tate Benson. Coughlin, he'll stop and start. Yankton in the midst of a change. Pass will come over here for Dylan Dotson. Dylan Dotson moves in, chases after it, and then he'll pick up a penalty. That might be a boarding call. And Dylan Dotson will go to the penalty box for potentially 2 and a 10. And did not get the call from the referee quite yet. But Dylan Dotson in the box right now. We'll see if it's a board. It's a 10. It's a 2 and a 10. If it's a rough, the referees are going to talk about what they want to give for Dylan Dotson. It was 6:30 left to go here in the second period. It will for sure be, it is a board. So that'll be a 2 and a 10 for Dotson. And they'll have to put somebody else. Asher Vandenbos will go to the box to serve the 2 minutes penalty, and Dylan Dotson will be potentially out until about the 11:30 mark of the third period, or 10:30 mark of the third period, if Yankton does not score on their first power play of the night. Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. 6:15 to go here in the second period. Capitals are killing off the first part of this power play against, and then Yankton ices it with 6:07 to go here in the second period. Face-off will be down to the left of the goalie, Luke Moeller.
Penalty number 11, 2 minutes for boarding. That penalty also carries a 10-minute misconduct.
Face-off is won by Jaron Beck. Devin Dotson will pick it up. That pass will be all the way back out, and a good play there by Devin Dotson to kill off some time. Chase Anderson will throw it off the boards from the Capitals bench. Goes back behind the Yankton bench. Now Devin Dotson will pick it up again, and he'll throw it right back to Jay Sanderson. And the pass will come here to Corbin Beestrom. Capitals have killed off 50 seconds of this power play, as this will be now taken back by Yankton. Kylan O'Connor across to the near side as Jack Peterson moves in. Trying to get it back over to Peterson. He's got the 2 goals for Yankton. That shot off of the stick, thrown down by Corbin Beestrom, and now played here back again by the Yankton Bucks. It is Anderson with the backhander, trying to get it out of the zone. Jace Anderson, that is. Peterson will play it back to the corner and then throw it all the way down by the Capitals with now 40 seconds to go on the power play. 5:05 left to go here in period number 2. It is taken by Tucker Rankin. Now Jack Peterson. Peterson in for Kylan O'Connor. He makes a nice move around, and they tried a one-time in, and it went over the top of the goal. Missed from Tucker Rankin, who nearly had his 12th goal of the season. Now it's Jaron Beck shorthanded. He goes 1-on-2 in the zone. Beck, he's able to fight off a check from Rankin. Still with it. With 10 seconds to go on the power play. Beck will escape the zone one more time. He'll play it back for Beestrom. Across it goes for Anderson. And now it comes back here to the near side where it's going to be taken back by Yankton, but the penalty expires. Asher Vandenbos steps on the ice, and the Capitals have killed off that power play against. So now it'll be at the 11:30 mark of the third period where Dylan Dotson can come back into the hockey game after that next whistle. Eric Schweitzer had knocked down a man. Double player, then Schweitzer does tumble down as well. This will go down, but it will not be an icing with 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Beestrom now, Jay Sanderson. Around the boards, comes up the boards. Aiden Dozark took the wrong route to it, but he'll still pick it up anyway. He's got an 8-man trailing as Herman. Backhand for Herman, but he couldn't get a shot away. Pass was just a bit too far behind for Dozark. And now be taken here by Cooper Larson. Up the boards, intercepted, turned over, Barrett Schweitzer. He'll turn back on his forehand. Trying to center one over, and Luke Moeller now will get the cover of the puck and whistle with 3:28 to go here in the second period. So shots now here in the second period are 7-1 in favor of the Capitals, but no scoring between these two teams. This will be a face-off controlled by the Capitals behind the net. Trying to center one with Schweitzer. Then comes out of the zone. That one misses. That will go for an icing with 3:20 to go. They had a chance to break free for Tate Benson, but it went underneath his stick. And an icing called against Yankton with now 3:20 to go here in the second period. Aiden Dozark will win the face-off, trying to get a shot away, but it went behind the net. Luke Moeller tried to cover it up, but played still by Yankton. This will be now taken here by Kate Schramm. Schramm a pass up for Benson, but that's off of his stick and now controlled by Coughlin. Down to the final 3 minutes of the second period. Dozark kicked it along for Herman, but it's now taken here by the Yankton Bucks as it's moved back in by Wyatt Johnson. That one goes behind the nets. Then one comes in front again off the side of the goalpost by Schramm. And then the Yankton Bucks, that one another chance, and again goes wide of the nets. Back in, off the glass, knocked down by Yankton. Controlled though by Herman. Up ahead it comes for Schweitzer. Schweitzer trying to get a free, trying to leave one for Dozark, but they were too close to each other, and that pass misses, and it'll come out of the zone as Coughlin now will have to pick it back up. Coughlin up ahead for Schweitzer, off of his skate, but into the zone as he'll go to the corner. Shoulders off a man, and Anders Van Olsen. Now the Capitals with two players over on the side. There's a penalty coming up against the Yankton Bucks. Andrew Coughlin, that shot goes off the skate, off the glove, and now we will get the whistle. With 2:08 to go here in the second period. And it will be Anders Van Olsen. Nope, who will it be that will go to the penalty box? The slashing call against Cade Schramm. With 2:08 to go here in the second period. Schramm is in the penalty box. The Capitals have their second power play opportunity. Pretty much take this into the third period. They won't take it into the third period, but through the rest of this second period, as Jaron Beck will play it back for Devin Dotson. Pass goes across for Coughlin, played it down for Keller Herman. Make that for Aiden Dozark. Now it's Devin Dotson with a shot, and that's right in the chest of Muller. He'll make the save. Keep the power play units together with 1:50 to go. 1:42 remaining here in the power play. Face off here on the near side, won by the Yankton Bucks, but Dozark is able to hold in the clearing attempt. Another time that Devin Dotson will hold the clearing attempt in. Play to the corner for Schweitzer, goes off of his stick. And it's now picked up back up by the Capitals. Beck, the captain. Played down to the corner for Dozark. With 1:25 to go. Dozark a pass off of a stick. Glove down, but knocked down by the stick of Dozark. That puck is in the skates of Schweitzer. Picked back up by Dodson. And there's a pass over from Dozark to Beck. And Beck has to look up at the ceiling because he missed that shot. He had a great opportunity on that shot to make it a 5-2 score. He saw the wide open net and it just skipped on him late in the period. 1 minute to go here in the second. 50 seconds to go here in the power play. Schweitzer with a big check, and that's going to be a penalty coming up against Barrett Schweitzer. And it will be most likely a rough against Schweitzer. And that will take us to the end. Interference is called against Barrett Schweitzer. So with 53.5 to go here in the second period, that ends the power play for the Capitals. And barring another penalty by Yankton, they will get the power play early on. Well, about a minute into the... Well, they get a power play with about 10 seconds to go, or in the second period, but it's 4-on-4 right now. They'll get a power play to start the third period as well. Coughlin will intercept a pass, but the puck will still be taken by Yankton. Now it's another turnover by the Bucks as Jaron Beck trying to get back for Devin Dotson, and he one-timed it, and Muller was able to stop it. He's made a couple of huge saves right now for the Yankton Bucks. Jaron Beck and Devin Dotson will move it back in 2-on-1. Beck this time, a toe drag and a shot, and they off of a stick and into the netting with a whistle with 18.6 to go here in the second period. 4-2 is our score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. Beck will take the face off. Still 4-on-4 for another 8 seconds. Still 12 seconds to go in the period. Now here's Beck again. Leaves it back over for Coughlin. He'll toe drag. That shot save is made. The rebound is loose. And it will be turned aside by the Yankton Bucks with 4 seconds to go. It's a power play right now for the Yankton Bucks. And it'll be thrown back in at the buzzer. It does not go on net by the time that the time had expired. And then it will take us to the end of the second period with the Capitals leading 4-2 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. No scoring between these two teams. After 6 goals in the first period, we've got no goals through the second period. And the Capitals still have that 2-goal lead, 4-2 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. As we welcome in Coach Steele. Okay, you go from a 6-goal period to not having any goals scored in the second period. What's the overall thoughts of the second period?
Well, they reined it in. I think defensively we were much better. We limited a lot of their quality opportunities, and offensively their goalie made a few tremendous saves. And then we were one pass away. I think you saw in the power play there we went tic-tac and missed the toe twice. So that's all it was. We're right there. We just got to bury one now.
Yeah, obviously that power play ended before you wanted it to because it didn't end in a goal. It ended with a penalty, but it looked good. One of those things where, frustrating not to score, but when you go back and look at it on film, it's a very good power play that all you did miss was just the goal.
Yeah, and again, we got to the spot we wanted to get to with the power play. We got the puck where we wanted it to get to. We just missed the last bit. So, I think we're right there. We just got to keep going. And again, their goalie's playing a great game back there.
Well, you talked about sure enough defensively as well, too. Only one shot on goal against in that second period. If you do that in the third, regardless of if it goes in or not, you're going to win this hockey game up by 2 shots right now.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, if we could finish with 8, that'd be good.
But overall here, to start this third period, you got a minute and 7 seconds of a penalty kill. How important is it to kill it off? Obviously, it's important to kill it off. How do you kill it off to get the momentum going in the third period?
Yeah, we've just got to establish that possession. You saw them really come way back when we were on the penalty kill, and we were able to kill it off by regrouping all the way back into our own zone and delaying a little bit. So we'll see if they give us that again. But, if not, we just got to maintain possession. I think that's the biggest thing with what they're doing right now.
Well, you took the last question, the adjustments going in the third period, but anything else you want to add before getting to the locker room?
No, we need the next one, though. That's going to be important. We need the next goal.
Well, Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, John.
That is head coach Steve Steele. 4-2 lead for the Oahe Capitals over the Yankton Bucks. We won't have a whole lot of stats to tell you about in the second period, but we'll tell you about the stats through 2 periods coming up after this commercial break. You're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota. You're listening on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
As we welcome you back here, the White Capitals are down 4-2, or up 4-2, excuse me, on the American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein scoreboard as they picked up over in that second period, outshot the Yankton Bucks 10-1 in that second period, now leading 26-7 on the shot chart, and is still 4-2, no scoring in that second period. Penalties in the period. Dylan Dotson, he was still out for another 5.5 minutes as he took the penalty with 6:30 to go. That 10-minute misconduct does not start until the 2-minute first penalty expired, so he will be in the penalty box for 12 minutes, and then we'll have to get a whistle. So that first started at 4.5 minutes left to go in that second period. And then overall, the other penalty was Barrett Schweitzer, who was still serving that penalty. He'll have 1 minute and 7 seconds to serve that penalty. And Cade Schramm had taken a penalty as well with 2:08 to go. That was a slashing call. So right now the Capitals are 0 for 2 in the power play. Yankton is 0 for 1, but on their second power play, as it is a 4-2 lead at the end of 2 periods. We'll step aside, come back with scores from across the states. A few more games that have gotten going and have some scores to report for you. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
Verting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verting Electric, 224-8684.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota. Refined design, remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
And as we welcome you back here, we continue the second intermission reports and give you scores from across the state right now, as it is a couple games that are in progress. Earlier today, Sioux Falls East beat Brookings 5-0. Rangers' first loss of the season. East moves to 11-5, 1-1. The other games that are going on right now, Rushmore Thunder have a 3-0 lead over Brandon Valley. That is about in the second period right now. Watertown leading Aberdeen 2-1. And maybe the surprise of the day right now, the Mitchell Marlins, they are leading Sioux Falls West 3-0. That game started at 7:30, so they're in the first period. Mitchell came out to a 2-0 lead over the Brookings Rangers yesterday, but did not finish the job against the Rangers, ended up losing 5-2. But the Marlins have scored 3 goals in that first period and lead at 3-0 over Sioux Falls West. That would be a huge win for the Mitchell Marlins that they are playing right now as you're listening to KCCR FM Blunte Riverfront Broadcasting Station. Also, real quick, we'll tell you the games tomorrow for the girls 14U and the Pee Wee A and B team. It'll be the Pee Wee A team that will be in 7th place game at 8 o'clock against the Yankton Miracle. The Oahe Capitals Pee Wee B team will be the 5th place game against the Yankton Miracle. That's at 9 a.m. And then at 12:30, the girls 14U will take on the loser of Sioux Falls and Sioux Center, who got underway. They will be in the second period as well. But they will be playing the loser of that game after the Capitals fell 5-1 to the Watertown Lakers in the semifinals. And they'll have a chance to still get 3rd place later on tomorrow afternoon. So we'll be able to get you final scores for all 3 of those games coming up here when we get on the air and in that pregame show tomorrow afternoon, which coverage will start at 3 o'clock and puck drop at 3:30. On Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. We'll return with a 3rd period coming up after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pierre takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers, getting them the parts and accessories they need. Experience a plus, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
And we welcome you back here, getting set for the third period. The Hawaii Capitals have a 4-2 lead on American Family Insurance. Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Final 17 minutes of regulation. And as Coach Steele said, talking to him after the second period, it is key to get that next goal. As the Caps are up 4-2, they scored those 3 goals in a matter of 50 seconds apart. And the Caps have controlled this game and have led 4-2 since that point, as we are set and ready to go for the third period. And mentioned too, you listen to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. Jen Hanna back at the station. Rick Miller running camera for us here this evening, as the Caps and Bucks are set for the third period. It'll be Kylan O'Connor and Jaron Beck on the opening faceoff. Minute and 7 seconds of power play time for the Yankton Bucks. And we're underway. The faceoff will be controlled by the Capitals. Pass will come back for Aiden Beam, who will throw it back down the ice, although grabbed by the Yankton Bucks. And Yankton will move in as they are in onside. Ashton Rankin will pass it up to the point. Goes back down far side boards. Back again here is Tucker Rankin. Gives it over for Caden Hunhoff. Jack Peterson with those 2 goals. Pass will come over to the far side. It's Tucker Rankin again, looking for the one-timer, backdoor feed to Jack Peterson, and he partially finned on that one-timer. Now it's back for Kate Hunhoff again. He'll wait for the traffic to get in front of the net. Jack Peterson will now with the pass. Goes back for Hunhoff. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Back to Peterson another time. Hunhoff. Pass across over for Tucker Rankin. Ashton Rankin in front of the net, battling with Corbin Beestrom. There's a shot and right in the glove of Spencer Anderson. And that is Spencer Anderson's just second save since late in the first period. That's only the second shots against Spencer Anderson since late in the first period. So the first minute and a second have gone by. 7 seconds to go on the power play for the Yankton Bucks, as it will be won by the Yankton Bucks. That shot was blocked, and it'll be thrown down the ice, and it will be now taken by the Yankton Bucks, and Easton Velik will move it back up. Barrett Schweitzer out of the penalty box. Both teams now 0 for 2 on the power play. Jack Peterson walks in, winds up with a slap shot, and that one went high. That one come out of the zone, and Barrett Schweitzer's got a chance on the breakaway. Schweitzer in, save made by Moeller. Luke Moeller has been sharp this entire game. Now it came back the other way and nearly was a chance for a breakaway for Kylan O'Connor. But instead he'll have to retrieve it in the corner, and it'll be played around by Tucker Rankin. That pass taken by Grayson Hunsley, nearly in front of the net, and he cleared the zone. It was thrown back in by Yankton. Yankton will have to tag back up as they make their change. And we almost went from one end of the ice to the other with breakaways. As it is now Hunsley a pass that misses Schweitzer. That will go directly on net, so it will be taken by Moeller, who will throw it up to the near side off the boards and grabbed by Corbin Beestrom. That pass will go all the way down. There's another stop by Moeller. 2 times that the Capitals have nearly iced the puck, but it has both been on net both times. That one centering one from Schweitzer to Herman, but we get a whistle as Moeller is able to cover it up, and Herman never got a real shot on net. 14:39 to go here in the third period. Capitals have a 2-goal lead, 4-2 on American Family Insurance. Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Face-off will be to the left of Moeller. There's a shot by Devin Dotson that goes wide by about a foot. And now Andrew Coughlin at the blue line. His pass was off of a stick, and it will be played back towards the net where it's going to be grabbed by Moeller. That might actually win from the Yankton Bucks player. And we get a whistle with 14:27 to go here in the third period. Face-off will be the rights of Moeller this time. Wyatt Johnson, Jaron Beck, that face-off was won, and nearly trying to get a one-time chance off the face-off was Keegan Kitts. In the near side boards, finally fished out by the Bucks. It's thrown back. He was nearly thrown back in by Beck, but it's grabbed by the Bucks. And then that one comes to the blue line where it's off the stick of Beck and then thrown back in by the Bucks. It is Coughlin now. He'll spin behind the net, but he lost the puck. Let's pass out to the blue line. Rankin with a shot on and a save made by Spencer Anderson. That hits him square in the stomach. And a save made with 13:54 to go here in the third period. Capitals will do their senior slide after the game is over with. We'll try and have it for you in the post-game show. Most likely will be on YouTube only, but we'll see how things go, how quickly they do have the senior slide. Might forego a the post-game show, or not so much, but the commercial break after the game is over, and get you off the air on Capital City Rock and leave you here on Capital City Rock Sports on YouTube. And this will be tipped in. It'll come down the ice. Devin Dotson, that one just goes in front of the net. No one there for the Capitals. As this will be taken back here. Coughlin back in his own blue line. Pass for Devin Dotson back in the zone. This will be thrown back to the front of the net. Jaron Beck couldn't get his stick on it. And it's grabbed by Anders Van Olsen. Held in by Jace Anderson. Beck will leave it for Devin Dotson. High slide. Shot save is made. The rebound's still loose, but the Capitals can't get another shot away. Kitts and Beck were both over there. Now Jack Peterson brings it back in. Beck will knock down Peterson with a good shoulder move. And then it'll be played up the boards. And Keegan Kitts fans on that first pass attempt. Then we'll flutter one for Devin Dotson on his tape. And then Dotson blows a tire as he was trying to swing it back around and turn back around. This is moved back in by the Bucks. That pass just behind for Jace Sedlick. Out to the blue line, and now it's Devin Dotson that will pick it up. He's going to break away. Dotson moves in. That shot goes wide, blocker side. Now it's coming back for the Yankton Bucks, but missed by Persalis. And it's grabbed by Barrett Schweitzer. He's going to win a lot of foot races as Aiden Dozark now will pick it up. Here's Luke Miller. Miller trying to move in. He drops down to his skates, but he can't get the pass away for Schweitzer with 12:10 to go here in the third period. It'll be in the corner, picked up by Dozark, but lost to Ashton Rankin. Now it's Dozark again. He'll turn that shot up high, and a save made by Moeller. He's got now 28 saves on 32 shots. There's another chance by Schweitzer. Buck will come back in front, and we'll get a whistle as Moeller will make another save. So he's now up to 29 saves here tonight. So 11:52 to go here in the third period. Again, I think what we're going to do at the end of this game is we will get you the outro, play the end of the game, what you hear at the end of the broadcast every time, but keep it live on YouTube. We'll go back to regular program on Capital City Rock so we can have the senior slide. Not going to do play-by-play of the senior slide, but we'll let the video take you for you. So we encourage you, if you're listening on the radio at the end of this game, to head over to YouTube to watch the senior slide. But we'll go back to regular programming quickly after the game is over on the Capital City Rock. With 11:20 to go here in the third period, it is taken here by Wyatt Johnson. Trying to center one, but the Capitals have it. Aiden Dozark now with it. Dylan Dotson will be eligible to return out of the penalty box on the next whistle as we're at 11:07 to go here in the third. This one will not be icing. It was tipped by the Capitals on the wrong side of the red line, but the linesman deemed that they could have played that, does Yankton. This will be down to the blue line. Wyatt Johnson moves back in. Good stick by Luke Miller. And now it's grabbed by Aiden Beam. He'll flip it off the glass. Miller will try and track it down. And it's taken here by the Bucks another time. Barrett Schweitzer. He'll turn with it. Schweitzer moves in onside. Looking to maybe center one for Miller. It was off of his stick. And now taken here by the Yankton Bucks. That one falling to the ice was Tucker Rankin. Dumped back in by the Capitals. Kitts will try at center one. That one off his stick and over the top of the goalie and Moeller. Then grabbed again by the Yankton Bucks. 10-10 to go here in the third period. Peterson moves in on his back end. Didn't get all of it, and a save made by Spencer Anderson. This will be down the ice. Will it go far enough for an icing? It will flutter its way and not be far enough for an icing. Kitts now back for Beck. Beck, a couple of moves around a couple of defensemen, then trying to center one for Kitts just behind him, so he never got a shot away. And the puck at the blue line, chopped at by Coughlin. And then taken, touched on by Peterson as he threw it in. Touched to Peterson as he threw it in. And it'll be now taken by Coughlin another time. Backhand pass for Beck at the blue line. Sailed down by Keegan Kitts up ahead for Devin Dodson. As he moves in, swings in right wing. Dodson with a shot and a save made by Moeller. Play continues as the puck is on the near side. Now grabbed by Beck. On his backhand, turns to his forehand and try to leave one back for Dodson, just too far in front. Kitts will backhand it back to the corner, as now Beck will pick it back up. Beck, pass over for Kitts. A save made by Moeller as Kitts fanned on the shot. A stick in the last second helped. It didn't really help. It hurt Kitts trying to get that shot away, but helped Moeller get over to make a save on a more fluttering shot than a hard shot that Kitts would have had. It's a bouncing puck, picked up by Perksalis. He'll go around the defense. His shot, and that one was off of Cooper Larson. Devin Dodson will pick it back up. Now another turnover here by the Capitals, as Yankton has it again. Jay Sedlick, a pass. That one misses, or actually it was by the Capitals. It'll be taken here by the Yankton Bucks, as Moeller comes out, and play continues with 8:20 to go here in the third period. We talked about the fact that Dylan Dodson will be eligible to come out of the penalty box, but he's still got to wait until we get to that next penalty, or next whistle. Not next penalty, but just the next whistle. As the Yankton Bucks will get it back out of the zone. Pfeiffer will pass it back for Corbin Beestrom. Goes over here for Jay Sanderson. Riley Pfeiffer brings it in offensively. Pfeiffer will go to the corner. Looking for Miller, but the referee trying to get out of the way, and Miller was trying to move in the same spot. Here's Miller that gets free. Pass over for Herman. Backhander off the side of the net. Back in front looking for Pfeiffer was Herman. And now taken back by Cade Schramm. Bouncing puck. We'll get for Jay Sanderson. And then Miller with a push. And it will be off of Herman. It will make its way down and grabbed by Beestrom. 7:25 to go here in the third period. Jay Sanderson had it but lost it. Now Beestrom will pick it back up. That pass will come back out of the zone. Yankton will throw back in. They will tag back up. Beestrom now has it again. And Corbin Beestrom into the neutral zone. He'll carry it in offensively with Alex McIntyre with him. Now it's grabbed though back by Yankton. And the Bucks with one hand on his stick, moved back in by Tucker Rankin. Goes right back out. And they'll come back here for Kate Hunhoff. Jack Peterson in. He gets knocked to the ice. Jay Sanderson trying to play it up ahead for Barrett Schweitzer. This will go back down on Moeller again, so he still play continues with 6:38 to go here in the third period. It's now taken back by Jack Peterson. Peterson will turn to the corner. He still has it. Back in, trying to come in front. Goes off of the body of Jay Sanderson. And then flipped along by Dozark for Schweitzer. Schweitzer trying to get it back in over for Dozark, but that's intercepted by the Yankton Bucks. And it will be out of the zone by Tucker Rankin. Rankin move in 2-on-1. Trying to get a pass away. Good diving block by Andrew Coughlin. The puck is still loose though in the slot. Hunhoff was down there. And now Aiden Beam will throw it down, and we finally get a whistle. And icing with 6:01 to go here in the third period. And a face-off will be coming to the right of Spencer Anderson. A long, it was over 5 minutes worth of no stoppages. And it'll be a face-off that will come to the right of Spencer Anderson. Perksalis, that bouncing puck, be taken here by Andrew Coughlin. His pass up, that goes off the skates of Devin Dawson, so it is an onside play. As the Yankton Bucks now will have it with 5:45 to go here in the third period. Kirk Salas will move back in as he was sandwiched between two Capital players, and Jaron Beck back out to center ice. 2-on-2, Beck will win the race in. Beck is in. He'll try and wrap around, gets in front, and a save is made, and then another chance by Dodson. I don't know if Mueller got a save on that one. Trying to go backdoor feed for Beck. One might have been just missed off the side of the net by Devin Dawson. There's a shot by Coughlin that goes wide. Hunsley with the shot, and that one went in front of the blue page. Now it's Coughlin back again for Beck. Capitals are starting to buzz a little bit here in the offensive end. Couple of good looks on this sequence. Beck still with it, trying to backhand it towards the front of the net. Now it's Devin Dodson. Backhand lifts it for Keegan Kiss. That shot on and a save made. Glove save by Mueller, and a whistle with 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Barrett Schweitzer, Aiden Dozark, and Dylan Dodson on the ice. Dodson will take his first shift of the third period. As Barrett Schweitzer backhand for Dylan Dodson, just a bit too hard to handle. And now it's moved in by Wyatt Johnson. Johnson trying to get it in front. They score! Yankton makes it 4-3 with 4:47 to go. Cade Schramm, I believe, was the one that scored. We'll see who comes out of the pile. It is Cade Schramm that gets his first of the season. And after Yankton gave up 3 straight goals to the Capitals, now with 4:47 to go, things become very interesting. Yankton makes it 4-3. Wyatt Johnson will pick up his first points of the season. Capitals are back in. There's a shot, and there's a save by Mueller. He has made 35 saves now, as it's now back in for Schramm offensively. Schramm into the corner it comes, picked up by Dylan Dodson, and then Dylan Dodson will ice the puck. We'll get a whistle with 4:23 to go here in the third period. So Cade Schramm's first of the year, Johnson's first points of the season. And it's a 4-3 hockey game with 4:23 to go here in the third period. Face off to the right of Spencer Anderson. It is won by the Capitals. Schweitzer trying to get free in the neutral zone. Dozark stays on his skates as it'll be played back around. Dylan Dodson in front for Schweitzer, and a save made by Mueller. 4:10 to go, and Mueller has made 36 saves now on 40 shots, and he has kept this Yankton Bucks team in this hockey game. The Capitals don't want the frustration to set in because they still have that 1-goal lead. This will be played off the Zamboni doors, so now it's going to be taken back by Yankton, and they had a chance to go 2-on-2. Hunsley will play it back in the open space. Barrett Schweitzer now will take it. And Schweitzer up ahead for Grayson Hunsley. Dylan Dodson doesn't get it deep for the Capitals. And now it's grabbed by the Bucks and Hunhoff. Hunhoff in the zone. There's a shot attempt. That one is sticked away by Spencer Anderson as it went off the glass high up in the air. Gloved down by Hunsley to the corner. Then played up the boards but not out of the zone. It's held in by Kylan O'Connor. Jack Peterson back for Hunhoff. A save is made. Left pad save made. There's a couple chances. That one will find its way into the glove of Spencer Anderson. And now we got to be careful here because Aiden Dozark was not happy with Tucker Rankin, I think, who had slapped the glove of Spencer Anderson after he had caught it. Anderson wasn't happy either. And everybody will let the cooler heads prevail. No penalties against either side, with 3:20 to go here in the third period. Face-off is won by the Yankton Bucks, but it'll come out of the zone. So it's now taken here by Yankton. Cooper Larson, that one's off the stick. It was the shoulder length, so there is no played by high stick. 3:07 to go here in the third period. That puck comes in front. Jace Anderson played it back off the glass, and it's still into the zone right now for Yankton. at the blue line. That one's thrown off of his skates, off Perksalis's skates. One came from Elijah Larson. And now it's Andrew Coughlin that will take it. Coughlin, that pass, that one is off the stick of Cooper Larson. And now it's Devin Dotson in. Luke Miller going to the front of the net. He got a piece of it, and a save is made by Luke Muller. 2:30 to go here in the third period. Moving up the zone, Jace Anderson in the neutral zone will play it back, and it's taken over by Yankton. The Bucks move it back in onside. There's a shot and a save made by Anderson. 2:15 to go here in the third period. Jaron Beck takes it out of the zone for the Capitals. He's got Miller with him. And it's just offside with 2:09 to go here in the third period. The face-off will come just outside the Yankton blue line. And Luke Muller talking about what he wants to do to pull the goalie. He's got it in his head to make sure he gets off the ice. Both teams still in their timeouts right now with 2:05 to go in the third period. We'll keep an eye on Muller to see when he goes to the bench for the extra attacker. This is played by Schweitzer. Aiden Dozark trying to win the race to it. Both players miss it. Schweitzer back over for Dylan Dotson to hit his skates. That pass will come back over. Jace Anderson with a shot. Muller's lost his goal stick. And that'll be taken by the Yankton Bucks, and a 3-on-1 coming for Yankton. Pass comes over. Kylan O'Connor overskated it. And now the Capitals go back to 2-on-2, make it 3-on-2 in the zone. Dylan Dotson is in, but he lost the handle of the puck. Never got a shot away. Never got a pass either. It'll be taken back, though. Dylan Dotson's again. One-time chance, they score! Aiden Dozark makes it 5-3 with 1:23 to go in the third. And the Caps can take a breath with Dozark's second of the game and 16th of the season. 5-3. Capitals with 1:23 to go here in the third. Jaron Beck takes the face off. Again, Yankton still at their timeouts, as it will be into the zone for the Yankton Bucks. They've got to move rather quickly here, down by 2 with 1:13 to go here in the third period. Dozark at the blue line. Pass will come back, making sure the Capitals don't go offside and give Yankton a chance to set back up. Schweitzer now back behind the net. Back in front. There's Beck with a shot. Save. Rebound. Muller makes a couple of saves. And now it's going to be taken back by Schweitzer. Now it's Coughlin again. Schweitzer gets the assist as well. It is now a pass. Here now with 40 seconds to go. That pass comes to the front of the net. Schweitzer with a shot, and Muller makes the save with 35.8 to go. And the Capitals take a penalty. Aiden Dozark will go for a slash. And Aiden Dozark now gives the Yankton Bucks a power play with 35.8 to go. And you got to think a timeout will be coming for the Yankton Bucks, along with pulling Luke Muller. You would think that they would pull Luke Muller with 35.8 to go. It's might as well make it a 6-on-4 attack. But they will leave Muller in. Jaron Beck and Perksalis's will take the face-off. It is won by the Yankton Bucks. Rankin, they're going to go pretty quick here. They're going to get one here fast to make it back to a 5-4 game. There's a centering pass that is going to be broken up by the Capitals. Sent up the ice, and Devin Dotson now will move in. He's going to somewhat of a breakaway, but a good stick by Hunthop with 15 seconds to go. Capitals will survive a scare. They're going to get 2 points. Down to 10 seconds left to go here in the third period. Cooper Larson will play it back down with 4 seconds left, and on senior night, the Capitals will get the win. And a 5-3 victory over the Yankton Bucks. And will pick up their 10th win of the season over the Yankton Bucks. A 5-3 final with 2 goals by Aiden Dozark, Jaron Beck, as well as Dylan Dotson and Devin Dotson, all scoring for the Capitals. And again, remind you that we will have the close here, the outro, but we're going to stay here on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. But we'll go back to regular programming on regular radio on 104.5 Capital City Rock. I want to say thanks to Jen Hanna back at the station, Rick Miller running the camera. Stay tuned on Capital City Rock Sports. We'll have the senior slide, but you've been listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey for the 5-3 win for the Capitals over the Yankton Bucks here on Senior Nights.
You've been listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Oahe Capitals Hockey is brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics, AGE, Weatherall, Ramcoda, Wagner Auto, Xander Auto Parts, Envirotech, Leisure Palace, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, Pizza Ranch, Dano's Marine, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, and Beck Motors. Join us all season for Oahe Capital Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's sports leader.
So again, we welcome you back here to those that are watching on YouTube right now, back on the air on Capital City Rock, and we will show the senior slide for you coming up here in just a moment. And we will be ready to go for the senior slide before we wrap things up. And again, the Capitals outshoot Yankton 44-14 tonight and pick up the 5-3 win overall over the Yankton Bucks. We've got another game coming up tomorrow as the seniors are getting set and ready to slide their way final time here at the Expo Center. But they will play one more game, but with it being a Saturday night, might as well do the senior slide on Saturday night instead of having it be on Sunday. So, those 13 seniors, there's a lot of them all ready to go. Spencer Anderson, one of those 13 seniors who got the goalie pads on as well. And the few guys that are on the varsity roster that are not seniors getting a chance to sit on the net. Jackson Youngworth with all his goalie gear is able to jump up. That was actually pretty impressive. So there is the senior slide. The Capitals, they win it 5-3 here tonight over the Yankton Bucks. That will wrap things up for us here from the Expo Center as the Caps pick up the win. Spencer Anderson with the 11 saves on 14 shots. Aiden Dozark with 2 goals. Jaron Beck, Dylan Dodson, and Devin Dodson each with a goal as the Caps win it 5-3 here this evening. And we will be back on the air at 3 o'clock coming up tomorrow with a 3:30 puck drop between the Caps and the Yankton Bucks for Game 2 of this series between these two teams. Again, thanks to Jen Hanna back at the station, Rick Miller running camera. John Wickler here signing off. Capitals win it 5-3 here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow back here at the Expo Center.